Coach, 2 years ago, you led the conference plus 15 turnover margin, plus 14 last year, this year minus 3. Touched on it after the game. Is there something that you can put your finger on there?
Yeah, from getting turnovers, it's obviously difficult. Some of the teams we played, the triple option teams tends to be a little bit more difficult because they don't throw the ball. So the teams that don't throw the ball, makes it a little more difficult. But I feel good about how we've gotten takeaways defensively. I don't think we've fallen off any there. I think it's more due to the opponent, and that's the biggest thing. There's not much to talk about. I mean, I went and looked at the film, and we are self-destructing, turning the football over. You can go down all the stats and look at all the stats. I mean, they're going to have. I mean, we had a critical error on defense that we left the tailback uncovered. Jordan, we got ran by the first play, but we got him down and we got an interception and they got no points. So obviously, lots of positive things. But the biggest thing that is happening, a matter of fact, I thought we did a lot of really good things. But just turning the football over was the one that just sticks out to you. I mean, they had a punt return where we should have got him down, but they get out on that and they get no points. We get a takeaway on that one. Kareem Orr, we got 2 true freshmen starting on defense, and those guys are playing at an extremely high level. Our guys, the character that our guys have, obviously, we're disappointed. It reminded me of last year's UCLA game right before the half. I mean, we self-destructed with takeaways and making poor decisions, and but at the end of the day, we can get those things corrected. But there's not much to say other than we need to go get it done. We've got to get it done. We got to play disciplined football, take care of the football. Obviously, not have critical errors, and everybody do their job. And over the last several years, we've had those situations. I remember the Oregon game, our first year, we were 5-1 and just self-destructed, turned the football over, and took us 4 weeks to come out of that, and wound up winning the last 3 games of the year, and everybody's excited. And then I remember the Stanford game, great illustration. This is what a kind of a talking point I had with our team today, because really, I want to come in here and just say, you know what, we're disappointed. No, our fans are disappointed. That's not, we can't beat ourselves like that by turning the football over and making bad decisions to do it, especially in special teams. But simply put, we just need to get it done, and we take care of the football, and that's a different football game. And but you don't get to do that; it doesn't matter. So I remember going to Stanford, getting blown out. I mean, blown out. I remember our quarterback being sacked probably a record pace. And we came back the very next week and put 62 on USC. So the biggest thing is no questioning, no doubt in what we're doing. We don't doubt each other. These kids believe in each other and respond like the teams before you have. The first year it took us 4 games to respond, and the last 2 years we responded the next week. Obviously the week after last year having a very, very disappointing game to me and to our fans and everybody was UCLA. Come back the next week and had the Joe Mary game. And guess what? That wasn't easy. That was extremely hard. That was an extremely difficult game. And so we need to have a similar response. We've got a similar challenge. This is a very, very well-coached football team, a veteran football team, and very explosive at wide receiver, very similar in regards. The difference is offensively, these guys can run the ball. Perkins is nothing but great things to say about that young man. I mean, he is, you can tell, high character guy, physically tough, going to make you tackle him. So their running backs are really solid core, and their receiving core is extremely fast and dangerous. So very similar plan. We got to keep it in front of us and those type things, and then we got to stop the run. So the key for us is just we got to take care of the ball, 100% ball security, and then we got to do our job, and we got to get we got to respond the way that we know our guys can. I believe in our guys. I believe in what we're doing. Like I said, I know it's disappointing. I was very disappointed that we self-destructed that way, and we're going to work, and we've had positive meetings, and we need to go respond.
As far as your defensive line goes, are you generating enough pressure with that first group up front?
Oh, I don't know if you ever generate enough pressure. I mean, I thought we, there was one play where the quarterback scrambled like 17 yards. I mean, we were matched up man. We covered everybody, and I haven't seen him pull the ball down and run. He sure did, and he made a great decision. But I think we're controlling the line. Up to this point, our guys have really done an unbelievable job in the run game. We got to continue to get better with our pass rush, our 4-man rush. I'd say that'd be a good assessment.
Chris and then Jeff.
In weeks leading up to USC, you mentioned wanting to play faster on offense, and then after USC, talked about you guys who were huddling and maybe wanted to keep the.
Yeah, it was just in that game. Just in that. Yeah, I mean, it was just in that game. I just, I thought whatever we got to do to win games, that's what we're going to do. And I thought the formula that we needed to win that game was to have 80 plus plays on offense and play, 65 or less on defense, and that's what we actually did. We're a tempo team and a team that believes in that. But also you got to be, if you're not executing, it doesn't do you any good to go fast. So we modified a little bit there, and I thought it helped just kind of gauge our guys a little bit, and then we varied the tempos. We did mostly, we would hurry and go fast and vary the tempo. So it was just a plan for that game, and it had a lot to do with the explosiveness of the players they had on offense, and as well as we were trying not to kick the ball to the returner, because you're not going to similar this week. They got great returners. I think obviously Dory's there's not any better than him.